Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we have somebody new on the channel, Daryl Hall and Hall Oates.
That's right. We have come to realize that apparently they had a lot of bangers. They went to the Billboard #1 a few times. I think it's like six times.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive. Especially because we have no idea who they are.
Yeah, and we're about to find out today.
And I think from what we were reading, started to get popular in the mid-1970s. And
into the 80s.
Into the 80s,
yeah.
yes. And so we're doing Maneater, which I believe is their most popular song that we came across. I mean, may not be most popular in terms of historical context, but when you're talking about YouTube, this is their most popular song. So, no idea what to expect. No idea if this is a great place to start from. However, we had to start somewhere, so we're starting with their most popular song. However, we appreciate your insights. So if you want to give us some guidance on where we might want to go next with Hall & Oates, we would appreciate that. As I said, they have 6 Billboard hits, so I'm interested about this catalog already.
Me too.
And with that said, we have a little pop quiz question for them, right?
Yeah, we want to know, what album was this song from? What was the title of that album?
Yeah, so this is further into their career. This is a little hint for you.
Yeah.
This is much further along into their career in terms of albums released. So I was surprised that this is their most popular song, because usually, or video I should say, because usually you would expect the earlier versions, the breakout songs for an artist or a group to be their most popular, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, maybe there's a reason why this one is really, really popular that we'll find out when we get into the video, the lyrics, what it's about, the story, something like that. So anyways, I'm excited to check this one out. You ready?
Yeah, I am. Let's do it.
Let's roll. Strong bass line. Already? We got a sax already? Okay.
Watching waiting, she's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. So many are paid to see what you think you get it for free. The woman is wild, she can't tame by the pub and jaguar. Money's a matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes.
I've heard this before.
Maneater.
I don't know where I know this from.
You've heard it before?
Yeah.
This song?
Yes, the chorus only that I recognize.
Okay. I've never heard this song. I do recognize the riff sounds a little bit familiar. I feel like it was a saxophone. When they did the saxophone, it sounded familiar in some capacity.
Yeah, it started and I was like, sounds kind of familiar.
It does remind me of something, but I haven't heard
And
this.
it was almost,
maybe I heard a cover of it.
Yeah, and then it was almost like as he was going into that part, I heard that part in my head first, and then I was like, is that what's coming? And then he started it, and I was like, yeah, I know this.
Well, maybe we'll listen to it a little bit further and see if you can pick out where you might know it from.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. I do recognize a little bit of it. It sounds a little familiar.
Yeah, no, it's
but
definitely
not
this guy's
them.
voice that I know for sure.
You know this guy's voice?
Yes, yeah.
Interesting.
So maybe like a movie or something. I don't know.
That's what I don't recognize. I don't recognize him singing it. I don't recognize him saying the words.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds familiar. But anyways, let's keep it going because they're fire. I want to keep listening.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes.
Not me.
She's a man-eater. I wouldn't
So clearly there's a big fusion going on in this one, right? Different elements from different genres seemingly combined into one.
Yeah, it's
You
so
got
catchy.
the strong bass line that I mentioned in the beginning, maybe an R&B feel. Then we've got almost, I don't know where I'm picking it up from, reggae vibe in some sense. Maybe a little bit of a funk in there, blues, really combined all into one. But then it's this upbeat dance. Also the jazz influence clearly from the sax and stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
and the synthesizer in there a little bit.
yeah,
Is cool.
so many different elements to this. I can see why it's so popular, so catchy, right? From that hook,
Yeah,
really
for
stands
sure.
out, and then it's
That's probably
comedic.
why I remember the hook, because it stands out.
Are you sure you
sticks in
don't
your head.
remember the part where you're saying that she's a man eater?
Yeah.
Sam wanted to be a man eater when she was growing up. Then I came into the picture. I became the eater. That sounds wrong in more ways than one.
It's also crazy the imagery they have in there with like the wild cats and stuff, like almost like predator vibes.
Well, that's the point, right?
Yeah.
A black cat, like you would associate that with a predator, and she's clearly a predator in this one.
Sounds like it.
Anyways.
Lean and hungry.
You said you know this one. Is it giving you any flashbacks of any sort?
I feel like it must be from like a movie or something. I don't know. It's just the chorus. I don't recognize it.
So you recognize it, but not much nostalgia or anything like that. Okay, let's keep it going. We'll finish with some closing thoughts.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater.
Oh, there you go. We got a solo.
Oh, here she comes, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out. She'll only come out at night.
Sheesh.
Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. The woman is wild. Ooh. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Watch out, boy. Watch out, boy. Oh, here she comes. Oh, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, here she comes. Yeah. She's a man eater.
Even he was having a hard time not dancing while he was at those keys there. He was enjoying the vibe just as much as we
jamming out.
were.
Yeah. This is catchy. I like this.
Oh yeah, it's very catchy, and I was thinking about it. The Maneater song, we obviously got the reference of what they were discussing in terms of, taking advantage of men, right? But the song, then they had the visual of the Panther, Black Panther, and you could deem, especially back then, more so probably looking at wild animals as these creatures that would eat you, type
like
thing.
vicious, scary guys.
Yeah, so that's like a man eater as an animal.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the visual component. But you got to be able to tame the kitty, as they say.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I thought this was great though, and like this is from the 80s, but I guess I get a little bit of vibe, like 80s vibe in it, but I don't really feel like this sounds super similar to a lot of the other 80s things that we've listened to. Like you said, it's more of a fusion of like a ton of different genres and
Yeah, I would say the synthesizer use to me
Yeah.
is 80s.
Yeah.
That dance feel that they've got going
Yeah.
on there. But the fusion for sure makes it stand out, and there's really no replicating a sax solo. You know,
Yeah.
they just stand out so much in everything that we've done. The one that comes to mind for me immediately would be like Baker Street when we did that one from Jerry Rafferty.
That was really cool. Yeah.
And but you know, every single one that we've done, it just provides an element to the song that you're not going to forget. You know,
I love the sax solo. Like that's probably become one of my like more through this journey, like my favorite pieces of some of these music is the sax.
This one I felt like the sound was a little wetter than normal in the mix too. I don't know if they had a reverb or anything like that, but it sounded like there was a little bit of an echo feel to it, which added a little more depth to the sound.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, led by the vocal, his vocal in this one wasn't crazy in terms of, you know, his range, but it fit in perfectly with like the groove that they had and offset the deep tones of the bass really well. And obviously the harmonies on the hook make it stand out. So I can see why this was a banger and
hit the top of the charts.
Yeah. And I think the mix between the comedic but relatable aspect of the song, you'd have women that would be like, yeah, you know, we're joking about it, but there are some women out there that want to be looked at as a man-eater because they're an independent woman and they don't need no man.
Yeah.
And
I also feel like this is a song because of the groove. Like people would have gone out dancing or like, you know, to out for a night out, and they'd be like jamming out at the bar or the club or whatever to this.
But I think also I was going to say that men could relate to it because they would know women that they had not so fond feelings of.
This is
that,
fair. Yeah.
You know,
chewed them up and spit them out.
Yeah, like they go to that same club and they look at them and they're like, oh, that's the man eater. Stay away from them. Those are the conversations us guys have, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I'm not a guy, so.
Unless you, like I said, are a trainer of sorts and you work in the zoo and you're able to train the cats. No matter what cat comes in front of you, you can handle it.
Train the cats.
I'm having fun with this one, clearly.
Yeah.
Anyways, I enjoyed it.
I loved it. I thought it was great. It's going on my playlist.
Nice.
I liked it.
I don't know where I'd fit this in my playlist. I don't.
More of just like a chill playlist, like a hangout playlist.
Yeah, I for me, I don't think I'm going to be throwing it on my playlist. I like it, but I don't know where I'd listen to it. I'm not going to listen to this working out, and I'm probably not going to be caught dancing around the house to this one. So
I come home and feel just like, oh, there she goes.
I don't know if that would fall into my chill playlist either. So I liked it, but I would like to check out more and see what else they have to offer. So you guys can let us know where to go next and where what kind of insights you provide will probably help dictate, you know, the next session that we do from
you
Hall
guys
and
usually
Oates.
set us on our path. So
Yeah, and we you know, we really appreciate all your insights every single time. It does help us tremendously. So drop those comments down low, guys. And before we go, we got to give them the answer to that pop quiz question that we asked, which seems like a while ago.
So what was the name of the album that this was on? And the name of the album was H2O.
In 1982. And I believe it was their 11th or 12th.
Which is crazy.
Studio album. So that's what I was saying. It's further along into their career.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's enough from us today. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.